two key fabrics are based around knits. They're knit jerseys. And one of them is a very, very special and exclusive fabric that's milled for us in Italy, and it's micro modal. And it's the best in the world. It's taken me 10 years to find the very best, and we've developed it. And it's, honestly, I could give you a guarantee on this fabric because it is just fantastic to wear, and it is easy care, and it's colour fast. And this season I've really bought into the idea of having some bright colours, because I love the way bright colour goes back with black and any other classic colour. So the micro modal has some really interesting bright colours, from Cali green right through to a beautiful fuchsia. And the other fabric that's very special for us is our New Zealand Merino, which is also a very special fabric, milled especially and exclusively for us. It took me 2 years to get this particular quality of merino, and no pilling at all. Also colour fast, and you know, people say, oh, you can't kill it, but I think that's special. I mean, if you're paying good money for something quality, you really want it to last in your wardrobe for years and years. And this time we've come up with some pretty colours too. This tomato red is very special. It's a very bright red, but it doesn't get into the orange section, which orange is harder to wear than a bright red. So this is our version of orange, so to speak. And of course, this blue, which suits most people. It's kind on the skin. And for those who love purple, which is moi, it looks really good with black. Then, of course, there are other colours apart from fuchsia. There are other colours which are very popular, and these are the more classic colours. Timeless winter colours that just go and go and go. You know, from that earthy colours, colours that reflect nature. And we've also got the blue-grey palette, which is indigo, which goes beautifully with people who like denim. Grey is always a classic, particularly a grey marl. And then you've got your dark grey marl, which is, you know, flattering also for people who don't want to wear black and they just really would like to have a charcoal marl. So colour's important in your wardrobe, but it's about not having too many colours. For example, if you wear a base of black, then you could have 2 or 3 different colours that cross back with black. Also, this season, stripes have been quite popular for some years now, but now we're seeing an introduction of colours that you wouldn't normally see. Here's the tomato teamed with the grey, mid-grey marl. And that's creative. And it's flattering, and it just gives a little bit of warmth, particularly when you play with the stripes and you have them mixed up. Here's another version, which is introducing the blue with well, that's a charcoal marl. And it's just different ideas instead of just going for grey and black or black and white. Just a little bit of colour into your wardrobe. You may or may not know, but one of the things that I've developed and I really firmly believe in is that not all bodies are equal, and so we've got 2 fits. One's a slim fit and one is an easy fit. And for the woman who wasn't born yesterday, the easy fit is really kind, because this area from here to there, where most of us are quite sensitive, what it does, the easy fit, is just glide over the body. It kind of skims the body rather than hugs it. Whereas the slim fit is probably for the girl or woman who goes to the gym and she's really, really toned. And so the 2 fits are really, you know, meeting the requirements of most women. Interestingly enough, if you're a medium in an easy fit, you can get away often with a large in a slim fit if you want the slimmer fit. So don't be worried about your size. It's like some women say, oh, I'm only a medium, or I'm only a large, or I'm only an extra large, and they won't go up. Sometimes it's quite good to try either side of the size you normally are, because the fit can be a little bit better for you. So, you know, get over the fact that it's got a different size on it and cut it off, but it does work to try different sizes. So, colour, worn with black, colour worn with charcoal, colour worn with chocolate brown, and really you've got a wardrobe that'll really work for you. I mean, I specialise in knit I mean, knit is and stretch is the one word that is associated with the Paula Ryan collection. And I think, you know, it's one of the things that we've enjoyed working with over the last 12 years now. And we're getting good at it, just simply because if you've worked with something for a long period of time, you get to know it really, really well. So quality is everything in your wardrobe. You don't need too many pieces in your wardrobe, but get pieces that work for you, that you return to day after day. I'm loving this little item. It's a bag and a coat, because so often when you travel you want a raincoat, but you don't want a raincoat that takes up a lot of space in your suitcase. This fits into that little wee bag. It's such a sweetheart. And what's special about this is it's a French fabric. It's tartan, and it's charcoal tartan with black with a hint of metal in it. So when you wear it, you can put the collar up or the hood up and look quite glamorous. Perfect to wear to dinner or wear during the day. I mean, you can wear it with denim jeans. You can wear it at night and look quite glamorous, because the collar does have this sort of lovely stiff characteristic, but it all fits into this tiny little bag which you can put in your purse. I'm loving it. Whenever I travel, I'm going to take one of these, because I think it's one of those iconic items that you'll have for years and years and years. Probably in 10 years' time, you'll still be trotting it out. Round about the knee, just above the knee, you'll wear it with trousers or a skirt, but it's just like a little, tiny little jacket that disappears totally in your life. We're always looking for a fun idea, and this one really is fun. What we've done is we've got some safety pins, and we've dipped them in silver, so they have a lovely silver finish, and we've just created a little design on a waistcoat. And you know, sometimes it's quite fun to have a piece of art, a wearable art, and a little piece like this. You'll wear, you know, for years and years, and then you'll put it away, and then you'll drag it out again. It's part of the Queen of Tarts collection with our little symbol in the inside back. No one ever sees it, but it's just fun. This is so glamorous. It just looks like a black piece of knit, but this fabric is absolutely divine. It is a knit piece, and it's made of possum fur, silk and cashmere. It's one of those expensive items that you have in your wardrobe, and you nurture it and look after it for years and years and years. And you make sure that you know, whenever you put it aside, you make sure you put it with acid-free tissue paper so that the moths or anybody doesn't get to it. But it's so special, and we're photographing this for the catalogue. But I'm going to have one of these because it's just iconic. And what's special about a garment like this, it acts as a little jacket, but you can throw one shoulder off and wear it in the evening as a special sort of evening piece in the winter, particularly in areas that are cold. But I mean, it's light as a feather because of the cashmere and the possum fur and that little hint of silk. So it's no weight at all. So it is an item that's ideal for travel. If you want a skirt that makes your tush look $1 million, this is the skirt. It looks really simple, but you hang it out to dry, never put an iron near it, otherwise it'll melt. But it's just a fabulous item for travel. And what's really special about it is when it's on the body, it gives you a look of, it's like corset. It's like the corset skirt that pulls you in and makes you look $1 million. But trust me, it needs to fall around about mid-knee. On some people, a little higher than mid-knee, but it's so flattering, and it needs to be tight. And every woman I've ever seen that puts one of these on goes, oh, I have to have one. It's really wonderful for travel because it takes no space at all and never gets creased, ever. It's impossible. I so love this coat. It's merino.